Welcome back to Nichols 2 cents, 2 for 2. I'm doing good. I wanted to follow up with the choline that we talked about yesterday. There was an article published from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in July of 2019, and they looked at the association of dietary choline intake with the risk of incident of dementia and cognitive performance. So we talked about yesterday the dietary foods that are high in choline, and eggs are high in choline. So what they looked at was moderate egg intake that's been associated with better cognitive performance, and it could be due to the association that eggs are high in choline, especially the phosphatidylcholine. And so they were looking at things from a dietary standpoint and looking at taking dietary choline or looking at diet and foods that are high in choline and the role in prevention of cognitive decline. So what they did was they had a pretty large population sample base of 2497 dementia-free men age 42 to 60, and they looked at cognitive performance over 4 years. And essentially, and then they did diets and intake and all of that. So what they saw was that dietary choline intake had no association with the cause of dementia. But what they noticed was that choline and phosphatidylcholine intake was associated with better cognitive performance, better cognitive test scores, which was actually assessing frontal temporal lobe functioning. And they looked at the fact that higher phosphatidylcholine intake was associated with lower risk of incidence of dementia and better cognitive performance in men. So, we talk about where we get, dietary choline, and eggs have a lot of choline in them. And so we are taught to avoid eggs if we have high cholesterol, right? Because eggs have cholesterol. Well, we're seeing an increased incidence of, neurodegenerative diseases because, we're afraid that if we eat foods that are high in, good fats, that, cholesterol is going to be an issue. So, at the end of the day, when you look at cholesterol numbers, 20% of that number is truly what is dietary cholesterol. 80% is what the liver makes. So, are we causing issues from a cognitive function by not eating, foods that are high in fat, especially foods that are high in choline? So I guess, my take from this is eat your eggs and eat lots of them. Don't worry about cholesterol. Let's focus on brain health. All right, till next time, everybody, take your choline.